Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Midwest Dungeon Delvers. Tonight, we are continuing our tale of the Six Sword Saga. We've been gone for a little bit of a hiatus for about 3 weeks now, and we're returning. I hope you all are ready for tonight, because when we last left off, one of the party members died. So we're gonna hop back in right there. So I just want to say thank you so much for tuning back in to Six Sword Saga, and let's roll this beautiful new intro to coincide with the fact that we have a new character for one of our players. Also, don't forget, no matter what happens to these characters, they're have become permanently entrapped within the simulation. I'm going to begin tonight's session by first addressing our audience. 3 weeks ago, you watched the world hold its breath. A rift split the sky open above the wheat fields of Braden's Rest, in a jagged tear humming with unnatural light, and a village falling silent under its pulsating aura. A very important individual to the village instantly crystallifies and is not able to withstand the energies of the rift, becoming a crystal and shattering into 1,000 pieces. A encounter with the masked woman traveling with the party from Othmere all the way to here to Braden's Rest. She's summoning a rift creature called a Night Fang. It being weakened due to the beginnings of Dawn's light, still was not enough for Justicar. Losing his life fell. All right. The smell of soaking oats and spiced tea drifts through the air. And by the time the dust fully settles, there's this rush of time and moments that pass for each of the party members. For Jin, it's the ruffles and skirmishes of a conflict happening outside. For Owen and Aldrich and Ignis, this moment is all too visceral. And the first thing that snaps everyone from their shock as you look at Justicar's cold, lifeless body on the ground. The person responsible, gone. The creature responsible, taken. You hear the Wheat Warden's voice cry out amidst the silence. "No, not the Elder of the First Harvest!" And she collapses next to the pile of crystals that he has become. She begins to reach for this individual's staff. It's rune carved, as though it might bring life back into him. She's like longingly reaching for this thing. You hear several like gasps as villagers who were about to go to work walk out to this chaos. It's at this point that a terrified farmer points a hand towards an individual who, still in shock, is huddled next to one of the bales of hay. And you hear one of the farmers cry out, "It's all your fault! You brought the Night Fang, and now our protector lies dead!" Is there anything Aldrich, Owen, Ignis would like to do out in the sewer? They are pointing at Morthos.
Yeah, I figured as much. Begging your pardon, but he did not bring the Night Fang.
You hear several murmurs begin throughout the crowd that is beginning to gather. Jen, you are noticing more and more people exit the tavern.
I go see what's all the commotion about. I exit the tavern.
All right. Jen, the first thing you see as you cross the threshold of the Hearth and Harvest is the lifeless body of Justicar on the ground. There is this horrifying looking gash that has rent through most of his equipment. However, silently, I'm pretty sure the once squire is quickly trying to gather as much of the equipment as possible before anything else happens. Am I right, Ignis?
Oh no, Ignis would be going over to he's like crying at Justicar's side, looking around for anybody to help.
Well, Jen, you see Ignis crying by a dead Justicar.
I run up to Ignis and Jessica. What on earth happened? How is he dead?
I look at you, Jin, and then I look around at all of like the villagers. I look at Morthos. I look at the guards. I go, he defended everyone here, and not a single one of you raised your blade to help him. None of you tried to help him at all, and he sacrificed himself for all of you. And he looks directly at Morthos. You specifically, he healed. He was trying to bring justice for you to these people. And you just cowered next to a hay bale? You had the power to help, and you did nothing. He's dead, and it's your fault.
Ignis, I understand.
There's murmurs through the crowd at this point. A blight on the rift, blight on the stranger. His own party turns against him.
I look at everybody else who's like all the villagers. I will see this whole village burn and everyone here put to the torch for your heretic ways, your necromancy to keep your lives long. Justicar was kind and tried to make you all safe, but you returned his kindness and mercy with
Ignis.
betrayal.
I understand your anger, but do not blame the person who couldn't block the knife.
Well, who is responsible?
Carried it.
Oh, don't worry.
Who's responsible?
Yes, and she will get hers. And I turn to the sergeant and I go, and so will you and your family. You were supposed to help him. He asked for you and your soldiers to help, and you stood by and did nothing. You just sat there and watched him fight valiantly, and you just let him die.
The sergeant, very calmly sets aside his shield. He puts away his hammer, and he walks towards Ignis. And there's 3 puncture marks through his armor, and he is bleeding. He looks directly at Ignis and goes, "His blood is not the only one that was spilled today. Child, you don't know the price. He did." Pointing at Justicar. "That is the price of this life. To uphold the laws of this land. Can you carry his torch, boy?"
Oh, I will carry his torch, and I will make sure everyone burns for what happened here. You may have bled, but he made the ultimate sacrifice, and you didn't even raise your hammer.
Death to the queen.
You begin hearing several disgruntled villagers
Death to the queen.
begin as soon as Owen shouts death to the queen. One person amongst the chants of death to the queen, which has erupted from Owen starting that, a voice calls out from the crowd, "Stand aside, witch caller! Justice for Wheat Crown!" And you see a roughly mid-40s farmhand charge with a pitchfork towards Morthos. He misses with an 8 to hit. But it seems like the tensions are starting to rise in this village.
Ignis would charge that villager with Justicar's sword.
Make an attack roll. Jin, Owen, Aldrich, you all watch as Ignis draws Justicar's blade and charges a civilian with a pitchfork.
I would like to cast probably Mind Sliver on him to interrupt his charge. It's probably the
16 to hit, by the way.
Okay. Aldrich attempting Mind Sliver. What does that do?
Let's see here. He must succeed in an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and take 1d4 from his next saving throw for the end of my next turn.
I fail. I assume you're targeting me.
Yes, absolutely.
I fail.
100%. As soon as he gets hit with it and collapses to his knees, I assume, or at the very least clutches his head.
What's the damage?
Psychic.
Right,
1d6.
like how much?
How much?
5 points.
No, that is not enough to drop him.
But it cause you to have a sudden lance of pain in your head, which I assume would distract you for a second. That's the point.
It's enough to, cause Ignis pain. However, it is not enough to stop his charge.
Great.
And there is an attack against a villager that lands. Ignis, roll damage.
All right.
We're gonna die.
Did no damage. I did 6 points of damage.
Okay.
With a great sword. No damage.
The villager, it's like a glancing wound, but it's enough that the villager drops the pitchfork and looks towards Ignis. Why do you defend him? He's a demon. And then you hear Seneschal Victor start shouting. He begins shouting at the guards and the sergeant. Get your men in order. Can't you see a riot's about to break out? Quickly, guard them and make sure.
Sympathizer.
I just look at the guy and I go, it's because Justicar said he wasn't bad. Even though he's a coward, he's not a bad person.
Enough! Aldrich is gonna yell as loud as he can, see if he can stop or at least pause people enough to get them to listen to him.
Make an intimidation check.
Intimidation. That is a nat 20. 25. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as this small halfling leaps up on top of the kind of workbench that he was hiding behind, he shouts with the utmost force his tiny frame can muster, yet it is enough to echo out over all of the cacophony and chaos. Because this shout not only comes from his physical frame, but it impacts everyone's thoughts as he psychically shouts too.
Enough! Haven't enough people died tonight? We will get nowhere by attacking each other because none of us, are responsible for what happened here. The Queen, for reasons I do not know, attempted to steal your precious treasure. Worse, she summoned a rift beast in your village. I do not know why, and I will be honest, at this point I do not care. But what I will say, at a point at Morthos, it wasn't him! Pointed Agnes. Wasn't him! Pointed the Knight Captain. And it wasn't him, it wasn't any of you. We have 2 dead. Countless injured. Fix this first, and then we can see about finding justice. I'm gonna hop up and go over and start collecting the crystals of the Elder of the First Harvest as respectfully as I can.
All right. Seneschal Victor walks over to Ignis and puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "We carry his oath now. No matter the cost, we will see his mission through."
I just kind of nod sullenly and just look at Morthos and I go, "Just know, when we get to Lukiel, his debt to you that I have to carry is paid full." And I go over and I attempt to pick up and carry all of Justicar and all of his things to the wagon with the scribe.
Scribe Reginald had not left Justicar's side since finding him.
The wagon that they'd been staying in.
Right. I'm just saying, like, you go over to Justicar's body, and Reginald is there beside it, murmuring to himself, "My lord, my friend." And through tears, he begins feverishly trying to chronicle Ulrich's final deeds, as if recording him might keep some semblance of his life around.
Yep, I will attempt to drag him and carry him into the wagon so that I can begin to take off his armor on everything and apply like the holy ointments and stuff onto him.
Okay.
Yeah, doing the paladin thing of trying to, prepare his final rite.
Make a religion check. Jin, what would you like to do after everyone kind of splinters? from the square.
18, by the way.
Okay.
I'll go ask Morthos what happened since I was in the inn. He's not.
You come up to Morthos, and he's kind of like muttering under his breath. I don't know what I could have done. I didn't know.
Where'd the queen come from?
I don't know. I've been with your band not even a week, and the kindest person that I've ever met is... I couldn't do anything. It happened so fast.
You're not the one that killed him.
No, the masked woman. She summoned that thing. She did that, and he points up to this, like, still visible tear that's in the sky above Braden's Rest.
That masked woman did that.
Yes.
The one that I said we shouldn't trust.
Right.
And this woman ended up being a queen of some sort.
I guess. I don't know. I didn't get a look at her face.
And she was after their artifact here?
It is at this point that Emon Sunderfeld, the innkeeper, comes running out of the Hearth and Harvest Inn. They've taken it! The chalice is gone!
Oh, no. Well, she's gone, then who took it?
Make an investigation check.
Bring up my thing. Investigate.
Can I check and see if
19.
19. So 19, you start trying to get a head count of everyone in the caravan. There are 2 missing. The masked woman, who people are saying was the queen, because Ignis said it was the queen. And the scout, Nysa, is missing.
I yell, has anybody seen Nysa? Anybody?
Ignis, you got an 18 on your religion check. As you are going to, like, prepare the body for last rites and everything, you sense some holy essence that is already protecting this body from rift, taint, or curse.
Okay, I still go through the ritual anyway as like a grounding thing of like and like a memorial type thing.
All right. Jin shouts out if anyone has seen Nysa. No one of the townsfolk recognize the name. And the caravan, Donovan goes, "That's right. Where has Nysa been? I haven't seen her since." "You don't think?"
I personally saw Nysa and the masked woman interacting, so yes, I do think.
But Nysa's been with me for nigh on 5 years now.
Caravan Master, would you expect the Queen to show up in the middle of effing nowhere to steal a cup from a bunch of villagers?
Well,
Let's just call it an odd day all the way around.
I guess. Well,
Check and see if she took anything else. Don't forget to do inventories and also check for any nasty surprises she might have left behind. Oh, and expect retribution from the Queen. We'll see if we're welcome when we make it to where we're headed.
all right. The rest of that day is spent organizing Braden's rest and getting a count of damage. Several individuals coming together to try and seal the rift. During which, Owen, what are you doing?
Okay. We gotta get. So, did Jen figure out that it was the Queen that took the chalice?
So,
Or
it's kind of pointing towards Nysa, the scout elf, took the chalice while y'all were fighting the Queen in the middle of the town.
right. Okay.
Which I will state this as a DM statement: the only person who visually saw the face was the Queen's was Justicar right before he died.
Oh,
Oh no.
I thought somebody else said it was the Queen. That's my bad.
No.
It's been 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks, guys. I don't blame you.
I kind of wondered, but I wasn't gonna ask.
It's okay. The way I've had the NPCs reacting is they haven't seen it, they don't know, and Ignis out of nowhere just started claiming it was the Queen. The squire of a disgruntled Justicar. I mean, come on. Who can blame the kid? That's what a lot of the people are thinking. Yeah.
Well, and let's just be honest here. He has not exactly portrayed himself as the picture of mental health and stability at this point in time either.
No.
Understandably, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for footprints around the Justicar's body before he gets swarmed again, I guess.
I mean, Justicar's body
He's
was
not-
already taken to the
Oh.
wagon for burial rites.
Okay, well then where it was, yeah.
Okay. Make an investigation check there, Owen.
How many different footprints can we find?
It's a good question.
I need some real dice. It is. Oh yeah. 23.
23. You were present for the whole scuffle. The thing that kind of freaks you out, Owen, is the fact that the creature's footprints go from one location in the battlefield in Scuffle instantly to another location, as if there were no physical steps. So, even though, like, in the Scuffle and in the moment you could have sworn that you saw this creature, like, go from over in front of the sergeant to right in Justicar's shadow and stab him, right? Being the killing blow. This kind of confirms that the Night Fang has the ability to travel through shadow.
Okay.
There isn't like a definitive direction from these footprints, because like the scout didn't pass through this way, right? This is where the Queen was, where Justicar was fighting, where the Night Fang was.
Yeah. And then I can definitely tell the assailants' footprints from the others.
Yes.
And what kind of frame or like what kind of footstep am I looking at?
You are definitely looking at a lighter footstep than several of the villager footprints and footfalls that dot the dirt and mud around the area. Plus, the boot print is a finer pattern than one of a simple farmhand or villager.
Okay. Probably these in my notepad that I carry.
All right.
Alright. Slink back to the ranks.
Victor, the Seneschal, comes up to Ignis at one point during the day, and says, "Look, I know this might not be the best time, but his journal, not his book of prayers, but his journal, it's hidden at the Silver Spire, and if he had any final words for us, it would be in that."
I just kind of nod and I go, "You're right. We'll have to examine that and try and get that if possible."
There is a brief moment where Reginald goes, Ulrich? Is that you? Oh, gone. He's gone. It seems Reginald is not taking it very well.
This is also not taking it well.
Right.
I just kind of like shaken and like just kind of looking at like the void in between like the knees and the bottom of the wagon.
Yeah.
Once it gets dark though, Ignis has got a little trip to make.
Now, have you guys left Brayden's Rest yet? From what I'm assuming, no. So, is Ignis just in the wagon next to Justicar's body?
Yep. Like after he does the rites and everything,
Yeah.
Ignis just kind of sits there like, yeah, like essentially a secondary father figure has just been ripped away from him.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, he's lost in that, just staring in the void of the general direction that Justicar is in.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw, Ignis.
Yeah. 17 on the die. $20 altogether.
Okay. There is this silence and stillness in the wagon next to your fallen father figure, your mentor. And in that silence, you just hear hunger.
I would look for the source of it, assuming that it's something coming to like take Justicar's soul or like, you know, inhabit his body or something.
You quickly look around and nothing catches your eye.
Hop out of the wagon, like look around the wagon, make sure there's nothing around.
Nothing.
What time would you say that happens at?
I would say it's roughly noon.
As that kind of like breaks Ignis out of the slump, he just kind of like...
Yeah, because remember, the fight happened at dawn.
Yeah. He just kind of like looks around for a minute and just... Is there anyone nearby or anything?
There are no people near the wagon. There are no animals besides the beasts of burden. You do not see anything that would have caused that vocalization. Yet you know that you heard it.
As I'm looking around and nobody's around, I just go, what hungers?
silence.
Then Ignis would start like walking around the village, just kind of not doing anything in particular, just kind of wandering.
You make a perception check as you begin to wander.
Perception, you say?
Yeah,
That's not good. That is a 7.
A 7.
7.
Ignis, you are seeing the villagers attempt to go about their daily tasks. But it all is a blur. Almost like the world is in a haze. It's almost like you're present, but you're not, in a sense.
Right.
Jin, what would you like to have done in the time from like morning to noon?
Wherever that chalice was, I would check for footprints around there.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me there, Jin, as you go with Iman to inspect the stock of the Hearth and Harvest Inn at Braden's Rest.
Got 14, but 16.
All right. You notice that there is a single trail leading away from the chalice room. It's almost like Nysa, in her rush, may have stepped like on the edge of a bag of flour, and some of it seeped out onto one of her boots, because there's like this small bit of flour print that you can like see. It's spaced at the distance of someone moving at a great speed and someone trying to get away without too much caution for their footfalls. You follow it up out the Hearth and Harvest Inn, and it heads east away from the village.
What is east of the village? Is there anything that way?
East of the village, there is a small, like, stream and several fields of wheat, followed by woods and then deep forest.
Can I investigate that area where that stopped at?
I mean, the trail just continues away
Just keep
from the
going.
village. Are you getting anyone? Are you telling anyone? Or are you just kind of going by yourself off into the woods following this trail?
No, I'm not gonna go by myself. But I was just wondering, since there's nothing that way, I was just gonna see if, like, but if it keeps going and going, then I'll head back and
Yeah, it
tell the
doesn't
group.
look like the trail is zigzagging or trying to hide too much. It's more like the person was trying to get away quickly rather than stealthily.
Yeah, then I just because I was just wondering, like, yeah, I'll just go back to the village and tell the group what I found.
All right.
Even interested.
Owen, Aldrich, Ignis, when you all are kind of meandering through the village, Jen kind of jogs in somewhat out of breath.
I found some footprints leading east out of the village. Looks like they were in a rush. They didn't even try to cover the tracks.
Show me.
I would go after him if I were you.
Huh? You would?
We were in the middle of a village, backed up by a squad of guards, armed, equipped, prepared, and on terrain we relatively well knew. And we still lost a member of our party. And you want to follow someone who serves the Queen, who is of unknown strength, into an area where we don't know where they are, as they preciously and desperately attempt to protect something that they were willing to kill over.
Show me the footprints.
Your funeral.
I go and show Owen the footprints.
I just, as Aldrich gets done with his thing, I just clap my hands together and go, ever the brave little man.
Let me ask you a question, Ignis. Does bravery keep you alive? I will do
depends.
my duty as it needs to be done. But only a fool charges in without knowing what he's after.
You are absolutely right, Aldrich. It's better to live on your knees than to die on your feet.
When did I say that?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just hard to see you down there with your mighty bravado.
Hey, Ignis. Who stood in front of the Rift Beast when he could
Justicar
die
did.
sneeze?
Justicar stood in front of it. And who died to protect everyone else? Justicar did.
Do you know?
And instead of getting any modicum of justice, which is literally what Justicar was about, you decide that cowardness is how you repay his memory.
Tell me, Ignis, what is justice for Justicar?
Putting the people who are responsible for his death to the torch.
And who's that?
I just look around and I go, this village, the queen, the sergeant.
Do you believe that all criminals should be punished appropriately?
Yes, with fire and stake.
Let me tell you a little story then. Once upon a time, a group of travelers under a well-meaning lordling went for a travel and they visited a city. During their time in that city, they stole confidential documents, wealth from the city, and destroyed a very important part of the city's infrastructure. What punishment would you consign these people?
Oh, there's not enough details there to actually give any kind of,
And now you begin to show wisdom. Why did the villagers stand back? Was it cowardice, or because them getting involved would have given Justicar yet another person to protect? Why did Morthos stand back? Did he have any attack magic? Did he have anything he could do? Why did the Queen come to the middle of nowhere to steal a goblet? You do not know why these actions were taken, so you cannot even see that they are crimes. Now, mark me well, Ignis. Those who are responsible will pay, or my death will be in vain. But only those who are responsible, as Justicar would want.
I just walk up to you, Aldridge, and I look you in the face, get really close to you, and I go, you have attack magic. It's only natural that most mages have attack magic. I've seen Jin do it. I've seen you do it. And the fact that you used it on me.
As you attempted to murder a peasant?
Who attempted to murder...
Oh my God.
Who attempted to murder Morthos.
The person he
who had
felt
done
was
nothing wrong.
responsible for the death of the elder of the village. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not that smart. But what I am saying is that you make your decisions entirely too quickly for my comfort. And rest assured, I will much rather see you become the heir of Justicar's legacy, not the monster he failed to prevent.
Well, that's mighty kind words from you, Aldridge. I would have liked to have seen Justicar live long enough to see me become a Justicar myself. And yet, prudence being the better part of valor, those who didn't stand to fight live to fight another day.
Ignis, if you want to compare bodies left behind, we'll be talking a long time. And if you want to talk about wrongs done, you'll find that I have a litany of those who have wronged me. And if you want to talk about justice pursued, you will find that I have dedicated my life to the cause. And you know what makes me the angriest about last night's encounter? The fact that when I left the doors of the inn, I was planning my own funeral. And instead, I got to watch the man who gave me a second chance to get cut down. How do you think that makes me feel? Oh, and one more question. Where were you during the fight?
I was following my orders, which was to make sure that Reginald and Victor were safe.
I met a man once who was following orders. He deserves a torch just as anyone else who sins.
Right, and I believe assaulting children also deserves a torch. Sleep well tonight, and I go run after Owen and Jin.
Oh, wow. Oh, and Jin, you both have followed the trail for a bit, I'm assuming, yes?
What kind of footprints are they?
It's more a partial footprint that is very visible, and then the rest of the footprint that after Jin points out where the visible flower trail is, you're like, okay, and then that connects to this footprint. Okay.
Okay. And is it the same pattern as before?
It is a different pattern. It's not the Queen's footprint. It's someone else's. It's the Scouts.
And does it look like it was running or walking?
Running. It does not look like they cared about stealth. They cared about speed.
This must be the thief. We should follow it post haste. I look over my shoulder to see if anybody else is following us.
You say that to Jin. You and Jin turn and look, and no, there is an argument happening instead.
I'm gonna put my fingers in my mouth and give a real nice whistle, and then take off running.
All right. Aldrich, Ignis, at the end of that, like, exchange, you hear, like, a really loud, whistle come from, the field area towards the east.
That is the direction I am running.
All right. Ignis begins running after them. Aldrich?
I am going to spend, after I help collect the pieces, I'm going to spend my time wandering through the village, placating everybody that I can, sharing my condolences, and attempting to make sure that they don't try and burn us in our sleep.
Okay.
Oh, and I want to, I will try and comfort Morthos along the way as well.
Okay. While Aldrich is comforting villagers and Morthos, will camera follow Ignis, Jin, and Owen for a bit, and then we'll cut back. The three of you, I'm assuming after you see on, like, the line, the little line of wheat to village area, you see Ignis start running towards you, Owen and Jin. I assume you guys wait for him, yeah?
No. I mean, yeah.
Jin is waiting, Owen is not. Owen runs ahead, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I maintain pace. Well, I'll slow down by like a fifth or something, so they have
Okay, so you
a
begin
little bit to catch up.
You begin jogging, and then you wait for them to, like, connect and begin chasing after you before you start sprinting again. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ignis, you reach Jin and begin following after Owen.
Yep.
Do you guys say anything to each other before you get to Owen?
If Jin says something to me, I will respond.
No, I don't have anything to say.
All right.
We just run in silence.
In silence,
Yeah.
the two of you move with purpose. All right. Owen, since you are running ahead of the rest of them, I would like you to make a perception check.
Okay. Yes. 18.
18. The footprints get more difficult as the wheat field turns to woods. You're having to dodge around tree stumps and roots, as well as some dead branches and other thistles and thickets and such, as you begin running through the woods, following the footprints that you can still see. Jin, Ignis, I would like you both to make perception checks with advantage as you are following the trail made by Owen.
Let's see.
I just got 16 on the die.
Nice.
I got an 18 altogether.
Nice. Yeah, the both of you very easily keep a good trail behind Owen, not getting lost within the woods and forest. Owen, there is a moment where you come to a screeching stop because the footprint stops. Like it just disappears.
I look up.
In the boughs of the trees above you, you look up just in time for a spattering of blood to hit your face as you see impaled on one of the tree branches is the scout, Nisa's body.
Did she take a thing? Jeez. I look around in the other treetops to see if there's anything fleeing.
Make a perception check.
With advantage?
No.
It's a 10.
He said 10. There does not seem to be any visible humanoid creatures in the trees in and around the body besides Nisa herself. There are like several woodland creatures who are attempting to begin feasting. Or
Absolutely not.
ripping off various parts for
I'm gonna pull out my short bow. And
Okay.
I'm gonna start shooting at the creatures
all right. Make an attack roll.
because I want them to get away. Did not expect to make attacks. But I believe we're looking at a 10.
All right. Yeah, easy enough to hit a squirrel in a tree. With a bow and arrow. Yeah. You hit one squirrel and see several other like birds and other creatures begin going like rah, rah, and like flying away. Jin, Ignis, you both hear the animals before you see Owen. And then when you see Owen, he's getting at animals to scram, and he's like shouting up into the trees.
Do I see him with a bow, or do I see him like?
You do see his bow.
I pull out my crossbow,
Okay.
and then I run up beside him and look up. And
You
what do I see?
You see Nice's body and several creatures who the first arrow was not enough to make them afeared, but several are running, and there's some that are staying, but some that have definitely run.
How thick of a branch is she impaled on?
So, the branch itself is thick enough to support the body without like full dropping low and causing the tree to like get damaged, it's like held pretty sturdy up in there.
So my large crossbow probably wouldn't break the branch enough to like cause it to fall.
No. To break this branch off, someone's gonna have to climb up the tree, Ignis. From what you can look and see, like someone's gonna have to climb up the tree and get this body down.
I immediately start going up the tree.
All right.
I unpacked my rope.
Okay. You get rope out, Owen. Jen, you skid to a stop underneath the tree as you look up and see Ignis begin climbing. Ignis, make a athletics or acrobatics, whichever you are using to climb the tree.
All right. 17 on the die.
I also cast
22.
Featherfall on.
All right, nice. You cast Featherfall on Ignis.
And that is a 22 acrobatics as I'm flying up the tree.
You all watch as Ignis seems rather gifted in acrobatic endeavors as he hops from one branch, does like a flip up another, and makes his way up into the boughs of the tree and begins to like kind of catwalk out onto the branch that is holding Nysa.
Before I drop her down, I would like to do like a investigation to see if there's any indication of what or how she got impaled up here.
Okay. You make an investigation.
A 13. I'm not exactly good at this yet.
Ignis, there is no easy way to say this, but you're pretty sure that something huge, like maybe a hill giant, picked up this woman and maybe like chucked her through the branch, or that, or the tree's branch grew through her really fast and yanked her up here.
As seeing that, I'm just like, if it was a giant, we might have heard like the thumping steps. So I like cautiously try and like knock her off the, like, get her off the branch, while mentally I am prepared for the fact that the tree might be more alive than what trees are normally alive.
Right. Okay, so you go to begin shimmying the body off of the tree branch. Make a strength check, just a standard strength check for me.
Give me 1 second. That is a 18.
18 is enough. With a sickening kind of pop and sloosh, the body begins sliding off the branch until it drops. Jen, Owen, the body of Nysa lies before you.
I'm gonna pilfer the containers. See if she's got the item on her.
All right, investigation.
I'd kick her.
Jin kicks Nice's corpse.
I slapped him on the shoulder.
What was the investigation there, Rowan?
19.
19. She has on her 19 Sylv and 50 Corp and no Chalice.
Yeah, she was murdered. I'm gonna climb the nearest tree and look around and see if I can see anything strong enough to, or like evidence of something large enough, strong enough to do this.
Okay.
From a better vantage point.
Yeah, with the 19 investigation, I'm gonna say that you do not see nor hear any such large individuals that could have physically have done this.
Okay. Yep.
Just a big O yeps.
I have a theory.
Okay. Does Owen share the theory with...
Ignis.
Okay. Jin is also present.
I'm gonna direct it at Ignis, but I don't care if Jen overhears.
Okay, then go ahead.
Yeah. So
Owen hops down in front of
gymnastics, yes.
yeah. Well then acrobatics check if you're gonna do
Absolutely.
if you're gonna do
Absolutely.
some gymnastics, yeah.
Natural one.
I'm gonna laugh so
Almost.
hard.
I think it's another 10. 5
Okay.
on the die, I'm pretty sure.
5 on the die. Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh. No, it's a -1, so 4.
Oh wow. Yeah. So you guys watch as Owen, seeing how Ignis gracefully like acrobatics up into the trees, he is going to attempt to acrobatics down out of the tree. It is not near as graceful nor as steady as like a good halfway down the tree he falls a full quarter and then catches on like the last rung of a branch on like one foot and just kind of like tumbles out, lands like superhero landing on the like tri-point landing. Not in a cool way. This definitely hurt. You don't take damage, but you're gonna feel it tomorrow.
It's the first time anyone's heard Ignis laugh.
I'm fine.
All right.
So I think so. We saw the capabilities of the assailant that took Justicar from us. I think they met up here And then Nysa was overpowered by whoever it was, given by the lack of destruction of environment and the display of strength, or pure lack of skill from Nysa. But lack of skill or luck would not have stolen the chalice. So somebody has definitely met up with our thief.
Keeping my the front of my body facing the tree I climbed, that had Nysa on it. I go, second idea. Whenever I was getting her down off of the tree, if it's not something big that could like throw her or put her on the tree might have I make the gesture for the stabbing of Nysa.
Does the earth around the tree look disturbed?
I mean, if it rapidly grew.
Make a nature check, Owen.
Okay. 18.
The answer is yes. The earth and dirt is heavily disturbed around the base of the tree. And even more strange, this particular breed of tree does not grow in this forest. It is foreign to all other trees around it.
I cover my mouth and I whisper, or like in a like louder whisper to Ignis and Jin. On guard. I think the tree's alive.
You mean more alive than a normal tree?
Well, look at the roots. They've scraped across the ground.
Wasn't this village like protected by an ancient druid or something like that? I don't remember exactly what Justicar said, but he said something about there being druids involved. Could the tree be a druid?
I pull my rapier and I say, "Show yourself."
Ignis takes 2 steps back.
I cast Detect Magic.
Jin, as Ignis and Owen begin moving in this wary formation around the base of the tree, on guard, show yourself. You cast Detect Magic. The tree itself is not alive more than any other tree, but magic was used to rapidly grow it and shape it.
Assailant.
So like a druid to me. Now I slowly start backing out of the range of the tree, just in case.
While the
You share that information with me, Jen? I'm sure.
Oh. Yeah, the tree doesn't seem. It seems like it was grown abnormally at a rapid rate, and it doesn't look like any of the trees around here.
Yes, I see that the branches are abnormal now, and the earth bulges outwards. Okay, so... Yes.
All right.
So,
While the three
Yeah.
of you are investigating the tree and Nice's body, Aldrich, make a charisma check. Just a charisma check, and go ahead with what you were saying.
I was just mostly going to say that the majority of what I was going to be doing was going to be general, so I was thinking a general persuasion check, but a general charisma check works too. Same basic idea.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Not that good. Really, not the greatest I've ever rolled. Might have been a natural one.
Okay. Aldrich, you are doing your best to placate the civilians of Braden's Rest, who are grieved at the loss of one so old in their community. Torin was so respected in the community that when you start trying to ease people's minds of their past, of his passing, in Aldrich's mind, he's doing a bang-up job of making sure that the civilians are not going to attack and kill the party at the first chance they get. Only time will tell if this is true. But according to Aldrich's brain, he's doing a bang-up job. I'm gonna make you a deal. If you will continue with that charisma roll with your interaction with Morthos, I will give you I'm trying to think of what I could give you, like, in the moment. That would be like, I'll give you like 2 inspo dice for the rest of the session.
We just make it 1 for next session.
Sure.
We're not.
I'll give you inspo for next session.
Works for me.
Okay. So, maintaining the natural 1. How do you greet Morthos when you see him just try to like sneak his way back towards the caravan without drawing too much attention to himself?
So can I really play with this a little bit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So I want to actually start by being successfully comforting. I'm going to come back to that in a minute.
Okay.
So I just walk up to him like, hey, Morthos, I want you to understand that now what happened wasn't your fault. You are the sort of person who really, you try hard, and I know that you are a good person. Don't blame yourself for Justicar's death, all right?
Why didn't I foresee this? Why didn't Araveth show me a vision or something that could have changed his fate?
One thing that is unfortunate that you're going to have to learn is that not every bad fate can be avoided, and that sometimes you just have to do your best with what is available. Perhaps the death of Justicar was needed to inspire someone to go on and do better, or perhaps attempting to save him might have just led to a more pleasant further down the road. Don't let it burden you. Think about it. Try and find the answers, and If you find the answers, good, and if not, don't let it stop you from doing good, alright?
Okay.
If there's one thing that you should learn from this, it's that you should have learned to be a healer to prevent this sort of thing from happening.
Sure.
And I walk away. Totally not your fault. It's just a shame you didn't know healing magic,
Yep.
which you could have learned at some point in your life.
Yep. Yep. He's not a wizard. Yep. He's, yep. Yep. Yup. Yup.
See,
Oh, yeah.
being charismatic is not necessarily my specialty, but feeling to be charismatic, I have a gift at that.
Oh. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, ouch. Oh. Oh, Morthos will carry that scar. Morthos will carry that one for a while. Ouch. Okay. Cut back to the trio.
Trio.
Love that. I love that.
Leave the trio alone.
Oh, the shuckle. Diggle and dig, dig trio.
Real funny. But back to the trio. What are we doing?
With Jin's information, I just kind of go, well, the druid did something here. That's what that is.
The druid?
Yeah, there was a druid that was responsible for something in the village. Justicar mentioned it last night.
Well, in that case, since we don't know where the druid is, and it's likely if he wanted to, he knows where we are, and he can kill us with trees. So I think until we found this girl, she's dead. There's no chalice. I think it would be wise now to just go back to village. I'm not trying to get killed with a tree.
Fair. I pull out a length of rope and I tie her hands. We should bring her back that way, they can see that at least she's dead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know how they're gonna feel without no chalice, though. But
The druid took the chalice. That's what that is.
and that was not important to us now.
Yeah, one of three things have it.
Either the tree ate it, or the giant took it, or the druid has it.
The assailant, yeah. I don't think we have evidence of a giant in the area.
That actually makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Oh, I think we should just head on back.
All right. You guys head on back to the village.
Yeah.
Carrying
Dragging
Nice's body. By the time you guys get back to the village, it is near dusk.
Should summon the town captain again.
The
the guard
wheat
captain.
warden.
Yeah. Sorry.
The wheat warden is called, and she approaches Maribel Greenstock, and she says,
Well,
what is it
we
that...
found somebody. We found the scout Nysa in the woods.
Donovan, like, rushes over and goes, "You found Nysa? Where was she? What's going on?" And then he sees her body and goes, "Oh, dear gods!" And, like, stumbles backward.
She made a tree angry.
The wheat warden, just kind of... You said you found her like that?
Yeah. Yeah, we were chasing her path through the woods and suddenly her trail ended. And then we found her a number of feet up in the air on a tree, impaled.
Do you know of any druid in the area?
We have our elder druid that is talked about in legend, but not... He hasn't been seen in this area for some time.
And would he want your chalice as well?
I mean, he's the one who gifted us the chalice in the first place. It is his by right.
Well, when we found Nysa, there was no goblet. I mean, there's no chalice.
Well,
So
I appreciate that you three searched and you tried. I will say this. There are many in the village who are reticent to give your band another peaceful night in the village.
what do you mean another?
She means they want to kill us.
Oh yeah, the first night our
did-
Justicar got killed. What do you mean another peaceful night?
Yep. Justicar died protecting the village, and they want to kill us. That makes a lot of sense.
Look, it's not my fault that your halfling friend kept walking around asking half the village if any of us knew healing magic, and what a shame it was, and how our eldest... how the wheat crown would still be around if we had healing magic. Okay? I tried to placate them as best as possible. He keeps opening his mouth and shoving his foot in it. Okay? I don't know what to tell you.
He has a really good habit of that.
I gave you warning. It is my due diligence to make sure that you, who were my guests, it is time for you to leave. I've given you my warning.
Oh, we're not your guests any longer.
I cannot protect you from what is coming.
The leadership of the village can't keep their villagers under control? Okay.
You're young and do not understand the way of things, so I will forgive you.
Yes, I hope the other Justicars, when they hear about this, will forgive you. and show you kind mercies, as with all of the villagers.
She just kind of like side eyes this teenager who very clearly threatened the lives of every villager.
And he just knowingly, with like fire in his eyes, just looks at her and just nods.
Oh. Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything then.
Yes, then we could have had a spectacular burning of the wheat fields tonight. Enjoy your little respite.
And with that, Ignis turns and walks away. The wheat warden also leaves. Donovan is very quickly trying to gather everybody else to get them into the caravan. After hearing the wheat warden say, like, hey, I can't protect you from what's coming, he's trying to get everything squared away and in the wagons to leave. Jarek runs up and begins sobbing as he sees Nice's body.
And she was a thief. So I just walked off.
Dang.
An accomplice to Justicar's death.
Oh my goodness. The party.
There's like a budding respect to Jin now.
The party has very much lost its its moral compass, I'll say that. Oh my goodness. Well, as the caravan crew gets ready as fast as they can, Gilla Gemma protesting, I still haven't got my gems that I desire. No time, we gotta leave.
Oh, let the gem merchant stay. I'm sure the torches and pitchforks that are coming will be, nice to her.
As you say torches and pitchforks, you turn and see, like, near the edge of the village, there are several torches starting to be lit.
I look back at the rest of the group. I reach for the sword. We might have to cut our way out of this one.
Well, I'll scare off some animals, dude, but I don't know if I want to do any of that.
I mean,
we gotta get out of here.
I agree, but they're barring our path.
Very clearly, there is more than enough exit behind you guys, and in fact, the wagons are heading that way. Ignis is very clearly, like, standing looking at the rioters like he wants to go fight, though.
If we turn around, they'll be in our way.
They are blocking the road, obviously. Ignis doesn't know which way we're going. Ignis just knows that there's a bunch of people with torches who he wants to kill.
Yep.
Affix bayonets to wagon wheels.
Donovan very quickly starts shouting, "Quickly, you fools! Get in the wagons!" As several wagons start passing you guys.
I jog behind my favorite wagon and I hop aboard.
I light a torch and I chuck it to the field.
Hell yeah.
Aldrich comes running in from the side angle. What's going on? Where are we leaving?
I see him do that and I pull out a flask of oil from my bag and I say, "Ignis, take this," and I toss it at him.
Take it, recognize it's oil, and just chuck it where to chuck the torch.
There, sure enough, becomes a kind of flame wall behind you both, as the wagons careen into the night, away from Braden's rest.
That'll make a nice distraction for our getaway. And hopefully nobody gets hurt.
Hopefully they all burn. Oh, by the way, Aldrich, you did a great job with telling all the villagers that they wanted to kill us.
What? What?
You reassured them.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we were told by the Wheat Warden that you're going around telling everybody that they should have known healing magic agitated the village.
Why would that agitate the village? All I said was, it's a shame we didn't have any healers with us.
I agree. You did a wonderful job. Now the village hopefully burns because they were willing to kill us. Because they didn't have any healers either.
Why were they willing to kill? That doesn't make any... What is going on here?
Your words did great. You made him very angry.
That is the opposite of doing great. That was the opposite of what I was... Oh, mercy. We're all going to die.
Kind of like Justicar, trying to protect people, ended up dying, best intentions and all that.
And as the wagons cascade into the night, this is where we end tonight's session. Ah! After 3 weeks of not doing it, I apologize for how chaotic and disorganized this was. But I hope you all enjoyed tonight. I had a lot of fun. Players, you know my 3 questions. Audience, you know my 3 questions. What was good? What was bad? What needs improvement? Put it in the comments below. Hey, starting with Ignis. 3 questions.
I mean, overall it was good. It's just
I think we should change the way the question comes. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, whoa.
One person each should answer one of the questions.
Nah.
I mean, I think it's yeah. I think it's good the way it is, but
okay.
Yeah.
What was good? What was bad? What needs improvement? Ignis, go.
Good was there's a significant tonal shift. I don't know if it's good, bad, or otherwise, but there's a significant tonal shift in the game now.
Yeah.
It's interesting now playing a very Anakin-esque 14-year-old.
Which, technically speaking, according to the fact that we're in medieval, would qualify him to be an adult. Just pointing out. But anyway.
But on like the barest of bare minimums.
If you have a sword in your hand, you're an adult. That's...
Yeah.
Alright, all the toddlers with swords in their hands are adults.
Jin. 3 questions. What was good? What was bad? What needs improvement?
I think you're muted.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I think it was good. I just being missing the last couple of ones. I was just kind of listening more, try to get understanding what was going on. But yeah, I kind of like how there was kind of like a little shift. You know, it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I know I enjoyed myself.
Nice. All right. Owen, what needs improvement? I'll give you one question.
You said it was chaotic, but I don't know. The tracking of the pockets of story forming were pretty good. My dice, my lack of dice needs improvement.
Okay, yeah. Bro, with how much, like, actual physical dice I have and you don't have a set, what's going on?
Yeah. Next time I'm over there, I'll just snag up a pair of sets.
Yeah. For real, for real. Okay. Aldrich. All three. What was good? What was bad? What needs improvement?
So I think you did really well with, going with how the dice rolled. A lot of interesting lore getting dumped on us. We just probably never going to get to go back there and find out what was happening. And Natural One really it adjusted a few things, didn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I cannot believe I'm doing this, but I'm actually going to try and moderate the party moving forward. And given that it's me and the characters I tend to play, and my character and the character that I'm playing, we're in all kinds of trouble. This is gonna be grab the seats and prepare the backup plan to the backup plan, which is the backup plan to your other backup plan to try and make this world not be on fire. So just start preparing the next iteration of your backup plan at this point.
Lol.
On the other hand, you can't say it's not engaging.
I mean... Alright. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, 3 questions out there to you. Go ahead and put it in the comments below. We appreciate all the support on the Midwest Dungeon Delver channel, whether it be on YouTube, Rumble, or Twitch. However you support, we appreciate. This weekend, I don't think there's any big streams happening. I've got a lot to do. There's big life things happening all throughout the weekend. Other than that, Monday, Super Smash Quest. Tune in. But what else? What else? That's kind of it. Anybody else have anything to announce? Ignis, big announcement.
Yes, we have a +1 to the Ignis family now.
Bum, 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 bum.
Congratulations.
2 weeks ago, a little miss has come.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It's like a good noble father, I have to sell her off.
Oh no.
to another wealthy family to strengthen our ties against France.
That's it. That's it.
Naturally.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep those royal lines strong.
Keep the French where they belong.
That's right. We'll take your fries. Other than that. Oh, my bad. My language. Oh.
All
I
right.
don't know what's going on here, and I don't think I want.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was a blessing to have you. I hope you were just as blessed. Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode. And hey, no matter what happens to these characters. They're
have become permanently entrapped within the simulation.
This is War Saga.